Hey guys, what's going on? JT with a quick update on the Arrma Infraction. So you guys know I've run my car several times, and sometimes it does overheat, especially during the summer weather. So I've been looking at what I can do to keep the car actually kind of cool. You got to excuse some of my stuff. I did drive around in my LiPo. Actually came out. I didn't strap it down, but it survived. It actually dragged, I don't know, 20 feet down the street, but it survived, so that's a good thing, and it's not really bad. So these batteries have been holding up pretty well. But anyway, back to keeping the Infraction cool. So basically what I was looking at was trying to add a motor heatsink. You guys know I had this little bitty itty bitty thing on. This is basically made for two-wheel drive trucks that can't fit a large heatsink on it. And I just did this temporary. I knew I was going to update to something else. But this heatsink that's actually on it, and I'll put a link down in the description, comes off of the Arrma 3S BLX series. And then the 4S BLX series actually has a fan on top of it as well. So basically it won't fit when you first get it on an 8-scale motor. You actually have to kind of stretch it out, and just be careful when you do it to actually fit on top of this motor. So I have yet to test this, but this is going to be good to get the temps to be a little bit lower. And you also want to use some thermal paste just a little bit in between here, between the heatsink and the motor. You can find it at Home Depot, or some local hobby shops may have it as well. You may just want to ask them about that, what they have. But I put a little bit of that on there, of course, and then I just extended this heatsink out so they could actually fit on this motor. And there's one other caution you guys need to worry about. Turn this light on real quick and let me get my pointer. You guys see that this, if you guys have had a 3X or a 3S series model, or even a 4S, you guys know this heatsink kind of wraps around the whole motor, and then it kind of fits somewhat flush or flat. But since this is kind of raised up, it doesn't actually fit flat down on the chassis, which is fine. So you want to make sure that when you install this and you put the thermal paste on there, that you want to make sure that as you're running it and stuff, it doesn't slide. Because if this slides up, it could actually hit on this drive yoke right here and actually cause that not to move or start that to grind and stuff. So you want to be cautious of that. And some people may even cut this part right down here, so that if it does, you hit some jumps or someone runs into you, that it won't move and slide that forward. So that's probably about the only caution that I would say about using this particular method. But I wanted to keep the car or the truck looking mostly Arrma as much as I can. Before I do some updates, I'll do the speed controller and update the motor and stuff a little bit later on. But I do like that this heatsink fits on, and of course it has the Arrma logo and stuff on there as well. So I'll give this a shot and give you guys some updates, because I'll actually take it out and run it as well at some point and talk to you guys about it as I'm running. It should cut the temperatures down a little bit more and keep this motor from getting really hot on it. And then I may install the little fan that goes on here as well, that they do with the 4S series as well. So, but I'll put a link down in the description to purchasing this. It's like $11.99, $2.99 for shipping, or I think it's $1.99 shipping from Tower Hobbies, $2 from Horizon. But they both have it. A-Main has this in stock as well. So, pick one of your big three and go ahead and give it a shot. And like I said, when you extend this out, try not to extend it out too much. You're gonna have to extend it out a little bit and kind of place it over your motor to make sure it fits. If you go too much, you're gonna have problems, and then you're gonna have to try to bend it back in. It may not keep its shape that much. You can also break it too. So just do it slowly and take your time and put this on there and give it a try. And once you give it a try, put some of your comments down below about this. And like I said, I'll probably try with that fan on here as well. But we'll see how that turns out after this first run. So as always, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, put your comments down below, and thanks for watching.